Hello and welcome back to Your Turn to Die. It's your turn to die. Again, it's been so long.
Yeah, he's back into it.
We forgot to upload for a whole week. I'm sorry, I
forgot. It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, we were busy. It's been 2 weeks, but I kind of remember what was going on. We figured out Gashu. If we can prove Gashu's transgression, we're going to get the happy end.
We get 24 hours in which we can try and escape again.
Yes. That wonderful future. Can you see it so clearly now?
On the horizon.
So let's recheck everything.
Fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody.
Is there an answer in the clues we have left? I forgot I was kinda... Or else you think there was somebody who Gashu didn't want to die. Gashu had something to gain from tampering.
No, please die about the chills. Just because I said it was a chills impression, we can't actually do a chills impression.
I wasn't trying to do a chills impression, I was just doing so as I have been.
But I think it's infected it now that I've said that. You think you had the sacrifice go to someone you wanted to kill? No,
this is just my so voice. It's me, so. Okay, so should we extract from everybody?
Yeah, let's extract KG's knowledge. The Gashu transgression was making the sacrifice vanish, just like a magician. Seems unthinkable, sure, but it's just one possibility. I mean, I've seen a guy's neck get burned off. Not much is unthinkable anymore, KG.
Damn. Didn't he also admit in this fight that he was like, he totally killed his officer?
There is something curious about the antagonism between Gashu and Matt, but she was a cop though, so it's fine.
I'm gonna guess the bad ending to this in the comments would be KG dying, because I would think people would vote off the guy who murdered his partner. Is there an answer in the clues we have left? Out of all the evidence we've seen so far, is there anything related to this transgression?
This clue strikes me as she's telling us the answer, I assume.
I think there is, right?
Yeah, that's bluff.
If there is, I should show it to Kana. If there isn't, I should just tell her there isn't. Alright, what do we have?
Let's see. Let me scan this evidence.
Maybe the rulebook?
Maybe. I don't know.
How do we spend clout to, like, figure shit out again?
I don't think we can do that anymore. Currently, at least.
Should I try this?
I don't know. What did you pick? Rulebook?
Rulebook 2, the one that mentions the sacrifice.
Try it.
That clue doesn't seem to say anything.
She looked so tired, she was so pissed off. Yeah, I don't think
like,
clout is anything but a health anymore. Let's try everyone else before we go out to Kana.
You know what, maybe he put, okay, but maybe that, I'm just guessing, I won't do it yet, like you said, but maybe it's on the tablet that's broke. Like, he put it on only that tablet, and because that tablet's not in the game, none of our tablets have it.
That's sneaky.
That would be my guess.
That's what, that's...
But yeah, let's extract everyone.
I think that might be it, yeah.
Or else, do you think there was somebody who Gashu didn't want to die? The person with the sacrifice is real likely to die. That's why Gashu meddled. Like, I don't want them to die, so I'll move the sacrifice to somebody else.
Gashu really cheats. No dignity.
That's obvious. The person who normally end up having the sacrifice. Gashu had something to gain from tampering with the trade. It's out there, but maybe in reality, Gashu's an ally. Like, he wanted this to be exposed.
My
He's my Ganbu, so he could put a stop to the main game. Is that too unthinkable?
I think he had the sacrifice go to someone he wanted to kill. The coot hates one of us in particular. He wanted him to be killed via the sacrifice in the main game, if it meant tampering.
But then how come So doesn't have it? But who in the world would that be?
Obvious, gotta be the guy who made an escape plan and ruined his honor as a floor master. The hacker man himself. So, the hacker man himself. Should
we verse So in Kana? Or should we try the tablet on Kana?
Let's try the tablet on Kana. We've got so much clout to use.
That clue doesn't seem to say anything.
Yeah, don't do it that way. You have to do it as like part of the conversation, I think. With extracts. With extracts.
Oh, right. Okay, I heard you.
Stupid!
I think
there is.
If there is, I should
play
show
a
it
game
to
of
her.
Candy
Yeah.
Crush on this kind of.
So maybe we should just tell her there isn't? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I guess the tablet isn't it then, because I thought it came up with like the options automatically.
Maybe 4 papers?
No, we're clutching at straws there.
Right, but
We're
I don't
clutching
want
at
to tell her there
straws.
is.
Well, what's going to happen if
Maybe.
you tell her there isn't? You get Devil End?
Wait a
worst
minute,
thing
there were
that's gonna
5 people in the preliminary vote, not 4.
No, they're not.
KG, Kana,
This
Cutero.
isn't the
Oh,
preliminary
Cutero's
vote,
not in
we're
the
just
vote.
talking.
Right.
If we just guess, we're not going to get it. So I think like we should say.
I just don't want to miss the good ending now that I know there is.
I think if there is one, we're on the path for it now. Anyway.
Alright, so we could verse some stuff. But what would we verse? Maybe KG versus Kana?
No, because those statements aren't even like related.
There's a fundamental issue. Maybe it wasn't sent to anybody.
Well, maybe
We could go with So versus Reiko. We could go with So versus Cutero. We could go
maybe
with
so
KG.
versus maybe Reiko versus Kuro. No, that's not Kuro.
Oh, sorry, I misheard you.
No, we're guessing. We're fucking up.
We're losing up our clout, yeah.
You're
I don't
going
know.
too fast. You're going too fast. We're not actually thinking.
There's a fundamental issue. Sorry, my brain's super foggy from being sick. I can't think like this. It's all up to you. There's a fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody. Okay, so KG is no sacrifice anywhere. Kana wants us to show her.
Let's
an
tell
item.
Kana there isn't a clue. Let's tell Kana there isn't a clue. Is what she says.
I don't know. That feels like the wrong thing.
Well, let's find out.
No, none of the evidence. That's what I thought. We've discussed all the evidence. Unless there's some new evidence that hasn't come up in discussion, I don't see any leads. Some yet unused evidence.
Okay, let's have a look in that and see what's yet unused then.
Victim. Well, we used the victim video. We
Yeah.
have the 4 papers. Rulebook 1. I think we used the stun gun. We haven't used the talent, but that didn't work. And then we have the security footage, which we also used. So only the 4 papers and the tablet.
I don't see how the 4 papers could be related at all.
Well, she said it could be brought up in the discussion. So maybe there is. Oh no, we already said there isn't. I think we fucked up.
No, because you told us that it's something that we haven't used yet, basically. There's not going to be like fucked up. You can't win now if they've got soft lock to the visual novel.
Maybe we show the tablet to Keiji because he's the one who's bringing up like, hey,
no, that's unreal. He's not even like saying anything needs an item.
Keiji's saying maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody, and we'd show the broken tablet and be like, oh, here it is.
You can try, but I very much doubt it. I think you're skipping like 5 steps there.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what to do. I guess we could verse Cutero and so.
But why?
What is your idea? We've tried almost everything else.
I'm just saying we're just guessing at this point. We gotta think about it.
I know, but like, I can't think when my brain's is foggy. I need you to help me out here.
I'm trying to think. But you're going for it so fast, I can't think about it.
I also don't want to waste the audience's time here because we're only doing 30-minute episodes.
But I'm playing the game. They can fucking watch.
Alright, so we've used the stun gun, I'm pretty sure, because that's
Yeah.
how we were like,
I've
that's
really,
how Cutero went
it
out.
may be the 4 papers then, because I'm pretty sure we've never used that so far.
Well, where would we put that? Because we already told her there
Connor's
is
the
one.
Connor's the one who's like she's prompting us though, obviously. She's saying, "Oh, there's no new evidence we haven't discussed." Yet,"
Alright,
which
so
obviously
do you want me
means
to
we
try
need
the
some-
4 papers on her?
Unless there's a way for us to get some new evidence on this screen, maybe.
Okay, so don't use them yet.
Maybe not yet. Well, look at the sort. Maybe look at sort out. Maybe there's something there we can use and like pull evidence out.
This
of.
just tells us who had all the roles.
Yeah. There's
We
no
remember
confidence with
that.
like we can't like interact with this in any way.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing that's weird here is the sacrifice seemingly disappeared.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about here.
And anyone who is not in the game anymore would have told us, by the way, I was the sacrifice, because they have no reason to lie. So the only options are So has it or it disappeared entirely.
No, I don't think at this point it's going to be revealed that actually the sacrifice is around. Because we've switched gears entirely.
Well, I mean, Reiko's point is maybe she's doing it to kill So, but we tried versing them and that didn't work. We could verse Chidouin
one more time.
Okay.
Okay, the sacrifice wasn't so funny. So his transgression is making the sacrifice vanish. I sort of think that's what it is, but...
That's what I think as well.
There is something curious about the antagonism of transgression, really? Yeah. Kind of just sort of prompting for something.
Please give me something! Kuro's like, if there's somebody Gashi didn't want to die, it'd be Kana. Logically, that's what it's gotta be. Because if that last trade went as normal, Kana should have gotten a sacrifice. There's gotta be some special connection between Kana and Gashu. And then So is like, it's out there, but maybe in reality Gashu's an ally. Like, he wanted this to be...
Like, can we, like, inspect it closely?
Yeah, without showing it to someone.
Yeah, can we, like,
hang on.
No,
there should be a way to.
I guess, for the purpose of this, is the relevant bit. I was thinking it was going to be something stupid like Kana's second name is Gashu or something.
Crab stash.
We just didn't realise.
No, because she would be like, that's my dad. Or whatever.
Yeah. Or else we would have noticed this already.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
So the only things we haven't done yet is verse Reiko and Keiji or Reiko and So, and we haven't done So versus Keiji, and we haven't versed anyone with Kana because that doesn't really mean anything.
Let's recap. What's Keiji saying? What's So say? Let's see if those are like.
Keiji says maybe the sacrifice wasn't sent to anybody. So says Gashu had something to gain from
maybe
tampering with
those two could be compatible. I think in terms of statements.
Nope.
Keiji tells you you're stupid. Shut JPEG.
We might have to reload because we're almost out of cloud.
We'll get it back and you'll see.
There's still So versus Reiko, but I think that's taking us on the wrong path.
Yeah.
And we could also just give the 4 papers to Kana.
Might as well at this point. Just take the papers.
You bitch! You were like, no,
I told you.
That.
What? No, I told you that was it.
I mentioned it and you were like, no, you're just
no,
doing
I
stuff
mentioned
without
it.
thinking. No, I mentioned it first because I was like, this is the only thing we haven't presented. Then you were like, let's see.
That's what
then
I
you
said.
were like, then you were like, all right, you know what? The recording will set me free. You're not listening. I said it first, and you were like, no, you're just doing it without thinking. Then you brought it up, and I was like, yeah.
I gave my reasoning. I gave my reasoning that it was her second name is Gashi, which is going to be revealed.
The only clue that hasn't been used yet is in this roster.
To be fair, Sarah's also just using process of elimination as well.
It looks kind of familiar. That's just like the torn up paper I found on the first floor, meow. Though, what use could this have? My weakness!
I like how that one interaction almost like destroyed the discovering SCP.
Yeah, literally, like the whole game, Gashu's been like this. Mastermind.
No, I just
like,
mean the
we
last
don't know what
screen
this
almost
piece of
destroyed our friendship. We were getting so angry.
No, we would have persevered. Like this whole game has been all cool, and then the characters are like, "Here's this piece of paper. We don't know what it means." He's like,
"Why do you have that?
My true damage." Eh?
Oof, Miley! Curse her, handing internal documents to participants.
Internal documents? Oh, maybe he sent the sacrifice to someone who's already dead. Gosh, what is this roster?
Are you familiar with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? What indeed?
This was for the new Nickelodeon fighting game. Urk, he caught onto the fact I don't know what this means.
You did good, Sarah. Did we?
Huh?
Gosh, you just made a slip of the tongue. You freaked him out. You won the psychological battle. Whatever could you mean?
He's trying to play it off like nothing happened.
Guy was a whole lot better at playing dumb, huh?
What meaning could these papers have? I can't even guess. Me neither, Sarah. But there's value in solving this mystery. We ain't got time. Let's thoroughly talk out anything suspicious about this roster.
We did it.
Progress.
We got a clout back. We got some clout back. Oh.
There are 4 bound sheets and 4 names on each sheet. Besides our names, there's a bunch of names I've never even heard.
This roster doesn't seem to be sorted by name.
Hold on a sec. These are participants whose names aren't on this, huh? A roster? It's reminding me of something, meow.
Probably that thing in the bar.
Ultimate Wolf. You want to look closer at the roster? Tell Mr. Policeman and we'll look at it together.
Alright, so first thing we're fucking doing is saving. We're saving and I'm recording
this. We did it so
this.
easily. How long did it take us to get past that? 15 minutes?
I fucking, you know what? No, our friendship was saved by Gashu. We don't have to revisit it.
Something funny happened after we solved it, so that saved it.
So, all is well. We don't have to revisit that. Okay, let's start by extracting from everyone, except for him, because he's just going to show us the papers.
So that was the 0 IQ episode of the game.
There are 4 bound sheets and 4 names on each sheet. Who would have made this roster, I wondered? Probably Miley. It's what Gashu's reaction seemed to indicate, too. Bucket think. Can we get that as an emote, kind of bucket think, if you're watching this, Hamilton? Is there no follow-up to these sheets? Follow-up? No, there wasn't anything else. Is that so? Sorry. Well, there was the bar.
I like how when Kat is sad, she instantly loses 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, the fatigue hits her instantly. Besides our names, there's a bunch of names I've never even heard. Kurumada, Hayasaka, Kirashi, Tsurugi, and tons of other peeps I don't know. Were these people who died in the first trial before they could meet us?
Keiji could
Might be it.
because he would know his superior's name.
Keiji be like, I let that bitch die. How many people these kidnappers gotta kill till they're satisfied?
I look at Hero's freak out face.
Now's not the time to get emotional. Yeah, Kido's got the best expressions. Except for Keiji. Keiji's like, I'll kill you face is the best. When you discover his secrets for like 0.5 seconds.
Yeah. And he's like, oh dear, it seems that you've seen it.
You've unlocked my 9-tailed beast.
It seems
on a
Shigechi
sec.
will have to eliminate you without a trace.
Why would Shigechi do that? Harvester!
Hold on a sec. There are participants
Whose names aren't on this, huh? Joe isn't on this either. Who's Joe?
Mama.
Joe Mama.
What are you trying to say?
Sorry, no ill will meant. I'm just laying out the facts to reason. But wait,
It's
Joe's
fucked up
not on
'cause-
here.
Yeah, it's fucked up because it's true, but it sounds like he's being an asshole because that's his character.
Counting them now, there are 4 of us participants whose names aren't listed here.
4 of us? Wait, who? Hold on. I want to check.
Show
A
me
little
it.
closer.
Shaking
Alright,
it
let's see
ever
who's
so.
missing.
Is So on there? I don't think So's on there.
So is not on there. Okay, so So's gone. Joe's gone. There's 2 others. Reiko's on here, I think. Let me,
Yeah, and so's
because her
Alex.
name's not really Reiko. Remember, it's like something
No, it
weirdo.
is. There it is, Reiko.
Where's that at?
The third one.
There it is, Reiko Yabusame. Who else isn't on here? Is Kai on here?
I don't think Kai's on here. No, Kai's not
So
on here.
Kai wasn't on here.
Kai,
Joe's not
So,
on here.
Joe. I feel like
So's
Joe's
not
got
on
picked up
here.
with us as the thing.
Yeah.
And
So so far, everyone who's not on there is special. Joe is only here because we were here. We know Kai was like working
DV.
with them.
I really want Kito's second day to be basketball.
I'm pretty sure he did say it was baseball or something. Or like basketball.
Baseball, yeah. Baseball. Yeah, it says next to say baseball. I want his second name to be baseball.
So we know is. I'm trying to think.
Now. Now.
Now it's not on here?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you know what I'm thinking? Hold on. Where is Kana? Is there another Kazuchi
Mishima's
on
on
here?
here. Oh, I get it. So now must have just been picked up as part of picking up Mishima.
So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking only one person from each pair is in here because, like, for example, Kana's in here, but her sister's not.
That's a good point. Well, Reiko and Alice are here, but I guess this is just like, yeah.
They weren't paired though, because remember she discovered Alice later and was like, "Don't."
Yeah, we found
say
him in a fucking
any shit.
closet.
Yeah. So from this, I bet we can determine who all didn't have partners, because Kudro didn't have one at all, right? At least so he claims.
says.
And we know Reiko didn't have one, because she came in alone.
Well, I don't know, we didn't go back to that first. There could be just blood seeping under the door. But imagine being
That's true, I guess
Shin
you could be
Sakimi
right.
and being at 0%. What a fucking loser.
Lamau. Wait, who is Shin Tsukimi?
He's self-employed and he's fucking dead.
Do you know what I bet these are?
Who? What?
Because we're the highest, I bet these are like percentages of like how much they think who's gonna win. Like we have the highest percent of winning the death game.
What? Maybe, you know, because I've got this theory that this has happened more than once.
Yeah,
Maybe
so I
that's not
think
how many
these are like
times you might win.
statistics.
Maybe this is how many times
Yeah.
we have won already.
Oh shit! You think there's been like hundreds of them to have decimals
Yeah.
this precise?
And we've like killed everyone
Oh, man.
15% of the time.
Damn, we're fucked up.
And that's why Alice thought we were a serial killer. Maybe like subconsciously remembered.
This is also sad because it means
Maybe
Gil
that's
almost never
oh,
survives.
I'm getting a big brain theory. So Sir
Yeah?
and Alice have seemingly like inexplicable vendettas against us initially. That's because
Yeah.
they have like some conscious memories of us fucking killing them 15% of the time previously.
Well, also the fact that So and the people aren't in here means they must be outside of the normal simulations, if that's our theory, right? Because
Or
they don't
they're
have a
part-
percentage.
You're part of the party.
Yeah. So, like, So's involved. We know Kai was involved with the group, so it makes sense he's not in here.
Yeah. Well, we've got this now, so let's pop out of this.
Okay, wait, well, so we know what
Imagine,
four it is.
imagine
Did you
that
write down
theory
the
is true.
names?
Imagine being fucking Shin Sakimi, never winning once.
Oh, I didn't mean to... I want to cancel out. Hold on. What were the four names again?
It was Kai, So, Now, and...
Can you write those down somewhere? Kai, So, Now, and, I think it was... No, Now's on here. Hold on. Now Michi
that's the
Kurumada.
boxer. Yeah, but now's
Oh,
not
right.
a boxer, we determined this.
Right. Now, Kai, So, and who was the fourth? Fuck. Joe!
Joe. The
Joe's
first one we got told is one we forgot.
Okay.
Now, why were we trying to figure this out again?
Because someone mentioned there was like four missing.
We have to go to extract.
There are four of us participants whose names aren't listed here, is what So said.
Okay. Let's go back to extract for this next, the last two guys.
Oh, right, we didn't extract. Okay.
This roster doesn't seem to be sorted by name. Look at this, the names are sorted by percentage.
Right.
How creepy. What sort of statistic are these numbers supposed to represent?
These numbers definitely stick out as odd. Might they hold the key to solving this? Oh, Rasta, it's reminding me of something, Meow. Oh, maybe you're right about this. It's like triggering memories. Rasta. Ah, I remembered it, Meow. The bar on the first floor, Wolf. There was a list of names on the blackboard, Meow. Now that you oh god, hang on, my nose is stuffing up at the worst time.
He's using the snot gun. Gosh, he doesn't want you to figure it out.
Now that you mention it, that was a roster too, but I couldn't possibly recall everyone's name. I memorized it, Meow. Oh, thank God. Remember when I was like, take a picture of that? Hang on, I gotta blow my nose. Give
I
me a
know,
second.
you don't trust this game at all. Sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. You realize it too, right? I'm going to kill you now. Yeah. Come on.
How far are we into this first episode, by the way? Do we need to cut it off?
Like 24 minutes.
Oh,
which
no.
we're fine.
Yeah, we got time. I memorized it, Meow. Huh? And drink was Alice, Kai, Kazumi, Keiji, Shunsuke, So, Naomichi, Mai, Megumi, Reiko, Kudero, Meow.
Who's
Wait,
this
where's
meow?
our now?
Maybe not
The
that, right?
can't drink was... Oh, look! Now is on this list, and so is Joe. Anzu, Kana, Gin, Kugie, Sarah, Joe, Now, Hinako, Ranmaru, Wolf.
Who's this wolf?
Okay. So, so Joe and Now are on Can't Drink, and they weren't in the thing before.
So
and
there's-
then...
So we can track
So-
who's not on the other list with the drink list.
Yeah, so So was on, Oh yeah, that too. That's a good point. That's amazing, Gin! Easier than learning the prefectures of Japan, meow. By the way, Big Sis Sarah, your roster, it's missing the names Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and Now. Alright, write those down. Write those down!
I'm not writing those. I've just wrote those down. What are you talking about?
Kai, we didn't have Kugi before.
Because I didn't know Kugi existed.
Joe, Now. Yeah, me neither. Kugi?
Kugi.
I think it's probably like Kugie or something, but I like Kugi. This is important information. What if it's not? Was I useful, meow? Alright, so we've got this versus the 4.
Yeah,
so should we verse them?
That's a versus if I've ever seen one. Get us that sweet clout back. I need it.
So, what did you just say?
Number 15.
That there are 4 people's names missing. Meow, Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and Now aren't listed, so... Huh? That's 5, Wolf! Oh, was his partner Kugi? Oh no.
So, just has revealed he can't count.
Huh? I guess I rushed and miscounted. Sorry.
Hey, do we really need to worry about little mistakes right now? So, why are you doing this, So? We gotta figure out the transgression, so don't be sus.
That mistake isn't just a trivial issue. Why did So get it wrong? That's what's important, because So knows what's happening! Gashu, tell us how many participants were dragged into the death game.
That would be 20.
There are 16 listed on the roster.
Plus 5 who aren't listed. Doesn't that add up to 21? So, are you named Kugi?
Oh my god, Kugi is like he's probably like the secret participant like Alice, and he's the one with the sacrifice right now.
Where's Kugi?
One too many!
What's
that mean, meow? There were exactly 20 names on the blackboard, Wolf! Well then, let's compare the names on the paper roster with those on the blackboard. Oh, fuck me in the ass.
I'm not taking... It's gonna do it for you, you don't have to remember this shit.
First, the 5 not listed on the roster, Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and Now. Let's remove the... Oh, thank God.
You have no faith it's gonna, like, tell you the answer once you figure it out.
On the first sheet, all 4 names are present. The second sheet, similarly, all 4 names are here. The third sheet, this one too. And then the fourth sheet, Shin. Shin's the one missing.
This is Mr. 0% himself.
Huh? Shin Tsukimi, that's the only person not on the blackboard, meow. We've derived the 21st person.
Damn. Just like Danganronpa. So who the hell is this?
Who is Shin Tsukimi? I think it's an unseen survivor. What are you guessing?
I think it's an... I don't know.
I doubt it's one of us.
If it's unseen survivor,
like,
how come he didn't have to be in the first death game then? The first main
The
game?
only way I could say one of us is because remember So has the alternate persona. Maybe that's like his alternate version.
I don't know.
But I doubt they died, because that would be too, like, anticlimactic. It's got to be an unseen survivor or one of us.
I'm not sure. I couldn't say. I have no clue.
My gut says unseen survivor.
That's what I'm thinking as well, actually. I do have a clue. Because otherwise, they can't... Otherwise, if it was one of us, that means nothing, because that just means someone has 2 names, and it doesn't change anything about the sacrifice.
Like So's persona or whatever. I'm going to go with unseen survivor.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
A survivor who we haven't met yet? No, surely someone who didn't participate in the main game has been killed. I'll think it over again. Oh, we just keep going? One of us, probably.
Maybe. Well, I guess we'll keep picking 2 times though. No, I think
Is
we're
it
wrong
one
again.
of us? Okay, let's calm down. What does that mean exactly? An alias? If someone is using an alias... I see. Shin Tsukimi is one of us!
And
they rewrote their alias on the blackboard! No way? Oh, that's you.
Interesting. If we follow that logic, Shin Tsukimi has already been identified. Yeah.
Say what?
I knew Kutaro wasn't a real name.
Sarah, let's think about this. Kutaro is not a fucking name.
Sarah, let's work this out. This guy next to me says his name is Kutaro Baseball. All the names in the paper roster are real. There's somebody whose real name hasn't been me.
Someone not on the roster.
I want us to confess to being Shin Tsukimi when we're not.
Oh, it's someone not on the blackboard, right?
No, if it's,
Because Shin was on the roster, but not the blackboard.
That's what we're saying. That someone's rubbed Shin off the blackboard and put a different name. I don't know.
So you want me to say someone not on the roster?
Someone not on the blackboard, it would be, yeah.
That's what I did. All
I
right.
figured it out.
Is it someone not on the blackboard?
Nope, wrong. You tired, Darnell? Both names on the paper are for real. There's someone in... Me! Do me then, because we didn't lose any clout for that, so I think me was funny.
My real name is Shin Tsukimi! Let's just suppress my urge to say that.
Okay. Well, I was right then, there's someone not on the roster. But I never said that, but I was thinking it.
It's one of the people not on the paper roster. Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, or now. Oh, I bet it's Kugi. Fucking
That
asshole.
Sounds like Kugi. Say Kugi and see if Kuro looks. Right, you are.
Kugi.
Alright, let's discuss those 5 names! Kyutaro is definitely a real name, guys!
Can I just interrupt for a quick second, Donald? Are you like downloading something? It's been a bit laggy.
No, is it lagging?
A little bit.
Could just be British internet. Also, let's cut because we're at 31 minutes, so this is the cut of this first part.
Ah, I'm falling into the pit!